Hi guys, it's Alex from Alex Covers Broadway, and today I'm going to be covering my Dear Evan Hansen story. So it all started two and a half years ago when I discovered the show at Arena Stage. And I just kind of stumbled over it online, maybe through an article through Playbill or Broadway World, I don't really remember. And it was amazing. It was a story that I fell in love with instantly. So I discovered the show and I loved it, and I signed up with their email list, and I had the first version of Waving Through a Window that I sobbed and I cried when I first listened to it because I really connected with it, and I loved the show and I loved the characters and I loved the cast. And so I obsessed with that about it for 2 years, 2.5 years till now. And I remember when the cast album came out, I stayed up till midnight and downloaded it the second I could, and I listened to it. My dad came into my room at like 2 in the morning, was like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "A new musical came out," and I was listening to Words Fail and just sobbing. And my dad was like, "Okay," and left the room. And I saved up money up until about Christmas of this year, and I discovered that I had gotten tickets for Christmas. It was amazing, and I was seeing the show. And then I discovered that my acting teacher knew one of the actors in the show, and she had sent this cast and a poster to auction off at our big fundraiser. And I got the cast, and my parents won it for me, which was amazing and so much fun to do. And 3 weeks later, I saw the show. And during intermission, my acting teacher texted my mom and was like, "You're going backstage afterwards." And when I got to the show, I was shaky, I was crying. I cried for a good hour and a half during the show. And I cleaned myself up, and we went to the stage door, and I was all like, 4 people with Alex or visit this certain cast member. And it was so cool. We walked into that door as my brother was still crying his eyes out because he couldn't get over the show and what it meant to him. And what it meant to my family was different for every single person. And it was just a beautiful show to see how it impacted everyone in that theater a certain way. And so we went into the theater, and I put on my cast, and Taylor Trench walked into the room and saw me wearing the cast and just asked, "Where'd you get that?" And we talked with him for about a half hour, and then Jennifer Lord Thompson came in and was like, "Do you want a tour of the stage?" And I got to go on the Music Box Theater stage. It has an 11.5-inch rake, and I counted all the fancy spinny turny lights that are worth $10,000 a piece, and it was crazy. I saw the new prototype sweatshirt. That's the black sweatshirt with the Dear Evan Hansen, and then it has the white left sleeve that says Connor on it. It was so cool. We met everyone, and Michael Park we met, and he was so nice, and Rachel Bay Jones and Laura Dreyfus and Mike Feist, and it was just amazing, and it took my breath away. And as we were saying goodbye, Jennifer Laura Thompson was like, "Hey, can you just like go out and sign autographs for me? I don't want to go out right now." And she was joking with us and was like, "Okay." She told my dad, "You're Larry," and my mom, "You're Connor's mom," and he told my brother, "You're Connor," and she was, "And you're Zoe." And we walked out and we laughed because everybody was like, "Woo!" And we're like, "We're no one from the cast," and it was so great. And Taylor Trench is such a nice person, and we talked about the show for so long with him, and he took the time to talk to us and ask us about the show, and it was just amazing. And so I got my cast signed by people who came into the Blue Room. I was in the Bloomingdale Blue Room. So here's Taylor Trench, Michael Park, Rachel Bay Jones, Jennifer Laura Thompson, or is this one this one maybe Rachel Lee Jones and Laura Dreyfus, and it was just so amazing. Oh no, this one's Diamond Phoenix. So it was so cool, and it was an amazing experience. And as I was walking backstage, I saw a stack of playbills, and stole 5 playbills, and the cast giggled at me, and I was like, my friends want them, and they were like, that's cool. And then they have postcards in them. Say, dear blank, today's going to be a great day, and here's why. Sincerely, me, and then a blank. And they asked for me to write a postcard back, so I'm going to be doing that, and that's going to be so great. And it was such an amazing show. And everyone in that theater knew that as soon as they exited that theater. Everyone knew the story. Everybody knew that even just saying hi to someone in the halls might make them feel noticed. And that's the important thing. Bye everyone. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.